everybody doing today? I mean, truthfully, it's kind of like an emotional video, but also, stuff that I've been through, and basically in my life. I mean, we all had the hard knock life, you feel me? I mean, growing up, dealing with situations with parents, school, friends, whatever situation you might have been in back when we was younger. But I've been through hell. I mean, besides a mark on my forehead, a couple of marks, bruises. Crazy. But yeah, besides getting bullied because of my height, being robbed in my own neighborhood, end up in the hospital with eternal bleeding, in and out of the hospital constantly every month. But I thank God for being there, because I literally could have been dead right now. And then nobody would be able to watch the videos. So seeing my little brother growing up, having my son and my daughter, that won't been possible. Been in the situations I've been in and out of hospital. For passing out by a drop of a dime. Because of heat strokes, massive headaches. Like I said, I thank God for being here. Later down the line, after finishing high school and working, because I was working at the age of 16 to the day I finished high school, and then I ended up keeping that same job, and started making $32 an hour after I turned 18. And then at the age of 26, 27, I started making $48 an hour. And being I was working at night, my checks coming home was like $2,000. Living on my own, had my own car fully paid for, and ended up being married at a young age, having kids at a young age. Fortunately, I'm divorced now for the last about 5 years now. And my son and daughter, because they twins, they about to be 18. I'm just basically going situations with them, because I didn't been there in their life when they was younger, and that's not because of me. That's because their greedy mother. Cause me and her was never together, so she tried to, because I'm pregnant by you, you gotta be with me. Nah. What happened between me and you, it is what it is. But we don't have to be together to raise two kids. You feel me? Yeah. Some people will like that glorious life to have parents. But I also told my girl what happened. From the time she was pregnant to the time I had my son and my daughter. So I didn't try to hide anything. I didn't try to go behind her back and not let her find out her own. And then later down the line, she started doing the whole child support thing, because she wanted to be greedy, listen to her parents and friends. Like, if I'm giving you bread, if I'm giving you money every time I get paid, and that's money that you could spend on our kids. And if we go shopping together, I end up spending more money on top of the money I gave you. Why are you trying to be greedy? That's kind of vindictive, you feel me? So, long story short, my family was like, yo, start doing money orders. So I did. So I went to I did a money order. I told her to come pick up the money. So she did, disrespecting my family, called my mom by her name, and believe me, I was fired up. I mean, anybody from the West Indies, I mean, as you see from my channel, from my previous videos with the whole West Indian season, yes, I'm from the West Indies. I'm from Barbados, raised in the U.S. Me and everybody else in my family, full blown from Barbados, mother and father. Not half and half, like, I mean, some people have like half Jamaican, half American. No, I'm full Bajan from Barbados, West Indies. So anybody knows, I mean, you disrespect anybody from the West Indies, you know there could be some fire after that. So I went to court, we had court situations, and they literally stripped me from my responsibility of being a father, saying that I have no right, which was kind of weird because I live on my own and she still live with her parents. But beyond that, that's not even really important. So we went to court. They threw my case out the window for visitation rights, which would be like, I mean, they come chill with me certain days, they come chill with her certain days. They literally stripped me from that. End up paying child support. Anybody that actually been on child support basically knows when the government or the state come into play, if you paying $800, in child support or whatever situation it might be, they not even seen half of that when it gets to whoever person gets to. So, is it really worth it? Is it really necessary? No. That's just my opinion. But I mean, some people will think the other way, and it is what it is. So after a few years, that me paying child support, I was paying like, give or take, about $800. After, I mean, situations, work-wise, I mean, people kept getting in my head, messing up my focus. I ended up losing that job. And then I ended up paying $50. So I ended up paying $50. So they ended up she ended up getting like, $25 a kid. So you literally try to hurt me, but you end up hurting yourself in the process because, I mean, you should have never been greedy and when I was giving you bread, you feel me? And I mean, there ain't much I can really say about that. But right now, I mean, what's going on right now, I was just talking to my son and my daughter on a recent phone call, I would say probably like yesterday, well, matter of fact, early this morning. They're trying to get their license. And I mean, be on the straight and narrow, and either their mother or their grandparents have their paperwork and not giving it to them. Right off the top of my head, I pretty much know, I mean, that's some shady type of situation. Because why you stopping them from trying to progress in life? You know what I mean? That's kind of shady from my perspective. I mean, you trying to stop them from achieving anything in their life. So now you trying to wait till they hit 21 or 18 before you can give them their paperwork. Like, they out of school, they trying to get their life together, you feel me? And you stopping them from doing that. So I talked to them and to get the whole situation, what was going on, and hear their grandparents in the background, blah, 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 this and the third. I mean, disrespecting. Like, right off the top of my head, I got fired up. I mean, I'm not even gonna say what I said because I'm gonna try to keep my channel clean of cursing. I mean, or whoever watches this. I mean, I don't want no controversy or like, oh, I mean, he cursed, blah, blah, blah. I mean, none of that. So I try to keep everything censored and clean on everything I do. You know what I mean? I try to keep it like a family oriented type of situation. I mean, but yeah, and I mean, there's really not much I can really say about what's really going on. But I literally been through the ringer. I mean, through like I said, I mean, through bullying, I mean, almost losing my life type of situations, court cases, I mean, downfalls. I mean, we all been through downfalls. But it's just crazy. And I mean, that, to me, this stuff I've been through really can't even compare to what's going on between my kids. Because, I mean, any parent, or even if it was like my brother, I mean, I don't have no sister, I mean, family member, you'll like to see somebody progress. I mean, that means more to you than what you've been through, you know? And I would love to see that. Yeah, and I mean, me and my kids don't see eye to eye type of situation, but they know that, I mean, if they need somebody to talk to, I'm here. Yeah, I might be fired up, I mean, end up cursing, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, they know that what I said, or why I got mad is basically out of concern. It's out of concern. I mean, that's why, I mean, my daughter contacts me. I mean, we text back and forth. She don't really don't really call me, but I mean, my son talks to my mother because he probably understands something more than he understands me. But I mean, whatever the situation was going on between them two, I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, their mother, I don't talk to her at all. They pretty much know that. They think I'm always trying to attack her on some disrespectful type of situation, but it's not even like that. I mean, anything that comes out of my mouth is truthful facts that, I mean, that's what presents itself. You know what I mean? Because when they was out here for the summer, all them rumors that they heard about me disrespecting their mother, I mean, woman beater, as people would say, never happened. Cause my daughter was acting up, and I didn't put my hands on her at all. I mean, some fathers would do that. I mean, woman beater wise, I didn't put my hands on her at all. My son came out here wilding. I didn't even touch him. I mean, I looked at him, gave him that look like, yo, I mean, really? I mean, from the time they was out here, they had fun. I mean, we went to Six Flags, we went to Main Event, we went to see some history rock. It's called the Guidestones. It's in one of my videos. We went to the mall. I mean, when they came out here, I gave them both money. When they came out here, I gave them both bread. Telling them, I mean, to do whatever they want to do with it. If they want to go shopping, cool. And I mean, I gave them both like $300 a piece. So, I mean, if you try to say that I'm a bad parent, or I mean, whatever controversy, cyber-bullying situation you're trying to put me into, you don't even know me. You don't know nothing about me. The only thing you know about me is basically what you heard about me. But we never chilled, we never kicked it. So who are you to try to come after me on something that you don't even know? I mean, this is way deeper than that, deeper than you. You feel me? Like, I don't understand people nowadays. I'm not gonna come after you if I don't know nothing about you. I don't know nothing about your past. I don't know about what's going on or what you have planned for me to even come out my mouth and disrespect. So people out there online, stop going after people if you have no idea of what they're going through. I mean, this is kind of relates to the same video that I did when I did I think it was like my last, not the video before the last one. Why people going after these entertainers, disrespecting them, and you don't know what they've been through in their lifetime. I mean, I watch celebrities on YouTube, and I see their bios and everything like that. From Chris Brown, Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, Michael Jackson, Prince, Little Kim, Foxy Brown. I mean, I could keep going. I mean, what they've been through in their life have nothing to do with what is going on in their future. Y'all basically out here for a particular reason, to love their music, love what they do as an artist. I mean, why you blowing up social media talking about them for no apparent reason? And that's how I feel. Like, people coming after me, I mean, cyberbullying me for nothing they don't even know about. Y'all need to stop doing that. This is 2022. Grow up. Thank y'all for kicking in with me for today. Hearing my story. Love, respect, be safe.